Roasted in Texas by Texans, a 2A company, JM4 Tactical Coffee, changing the way you start your day.
Good morning or afternoon. Actually, this is our second time to be live today. Yes, the winner did contact us, and he is like so excited. I know but we're going to talk about. We just had I'm going to bring on our guest here in a second and kind of tell you a little bit about her. I've already been talking about her the other day and then a little bit this morning. She's in backstage. We're fixing to bring her on. Now, we have a brand new holster launch today. Okay. We have the Maven. It's called the Maven holster. And it is fitted to the same size of our magnetics, but it's non-magnetic and it's open carry. Now, it's a non-magnetic holster, but it's open carry. A majority of those holsters will have retention screws on them. I mean, it weighs under 4 ounces, the whole holster. It is so lightweight. It is. We ran them on DSF the other day, defensive shooting course, 550 rounds. We had a couple of them out there, and they held up like champs. Moving, tactical strolls, lateral movements, drawing in and out, and they held up. I mean, we ran them through a pretty good test. But I'm going to talk about AK47warren, and we're fixing to bring her on. And we're going to talk a little bit about her and with her and kind of get her story and why she started carrying. And she has a huge social media following, so you need to go check her out, AK47warren. Here she is. What are you doing?
Not a lot.
So this is your first podcast.
Yes, sir.
And you're excited about it.
I'm pretty excited, yeah.
So, AK, let me give you a little history about how we met. And it's kind of weird. So, I was in the Marine Corps with a really good friend of mine. We were in the Marine Corps together. And we went through the Corps. We still stay together. He helps me at some of the like NRA and USCCA shows. He'll come down and help us sell holsters and things like that. So I was talking to him the other day, and he was talking about his son, I guess, was dating this girl. And we were kind of talking about you. I was like, oh, well, I'll go follow her on TikTok. So I went over to TikTok, and I was like, she got over 500,000 followers. I was like, wow. Okay. I said, Travis, you got to get a hold of her, see if she wants to do anything with us. And I sent you some gear, and I sent you some holsters. Are you liking the holsters?
I am. I really do. They fit a lot better than every other one I've tried so far. So I do really like them.
Well, we sent her the new Maven. She's got the new Maven. Mm-hmm. And an open carry holster. Now, you work at a gun store.
I do, yes, sir.
And you work at this gun store, and you work at the gun counter, and you sell guns.
I
so
do.
you know about guns.
Mm-hmm.
And you hunt, right?
Yes, sir.
Oh, you should go check out her TikTok and her Instagram, AK47warren. It is like, it's full of hunting things. And she's really big into hunting. Mm-hmm. And what's your favorite animal to hunt?
Definitely deer. I love everything deer for sure.
Do you? I see you or you're doing a lot of turkey hunting too.
I do. I like turkey hunting. It used to be. I think it was my favorite until this year, and then I was like, I would just rather bow hunt deer at this point. Turkeys are smart.
Well, have you duck hunted?
I have a couple times. I'm not a big duck hunter, but I have a couple times. My dad actually, he duck hunts a lot more than I do, but yeah,
Okay.
I do like it.
All right. So, what did you think about our coffee?
Okay, so I am an iced coffee drinker, and I like vanilla and caramel, and so I mixed a little bit of caramel in that vanilla one, and loved it. I loved it for sure. I could probably drink 5 cups of coffee a day.
I've got addicted to this coffee since we started doing coffee. I drink like 3 or 4 cups a day. I'm like, where did this come from?
At this point.
So, how did you get into doing social media? I mean, like you, a lot of people, they're sitting here going, that's over 500,000 followers just on TikTok.
Yes,
that's a lot.
Yeah, and I don't really know how I got into it. I've always been kind of on Instagram and that kind of thing. And then one day I posted a video and it blew up. And just within the last year, I have gotten that many followers, and it just kind of took off from there. Like, it hasn't always been a dream of mine. Like, I never thought that I would have ever done this. And then here we are. So it's kind of just been like something that did it overnight.
What I like about your videos, to be honest, is you're natural. You're an outdoors person, and you're just natural. And you don't try to make yourself fake. You're not trying to, pull the wool over people's eyes. That's what I like about your videos. And that's what more and more people are wanting to see, is people that's just natural. They don't want to see fake people. And I don't see you as a fake person. I see you as being just a natural person watching your videos. And I actually went and followed you. And I told my son this morning when we were on the phone talking, I was actually bringing him back from a doctor's appointment. He was like, "Who's this?" And I was like, so I told him. So he went over and started following you. And it's just your natural. I mean, you just live everyday life. And that's awesome. And that's what we want to see more into, positive influencers. Mm-hmm. And to go ahead and tell y'all, we did reach out to her. We've talked to her about partnering with us and doing some advertising for us, some brand awareness for us, because she's not fake. She's real. And that's what we like about her. I mean, we went through all her videos before we even talked to you, and got everything, and had the right info. And then we had some more, John and them talk to you, and you're going to be on another podcast again in like a couple of hours. Yes, and then they've got you on like 2 or 3, 4, 5 more podcasts.
Yes, sir.
I mean, we've put her on. I mean, they're putting her on all sorts of podcasts now. So this is your first one. So I had to get you first before you got too famous. But yeah, I mean, I don't know. I think you've got 2 or 3 this week already.
I think I have 2 this week.
Okay, 2 this week, and then they're scheduling you out for more. I think next week.
Well, I might have 3. I think I have another one on Thursday.
Okay, so you got 3 this week already. Yeah. That's awesome. I'm telling you, I'm going to go over here and look at these comments. I'm telling you. What is that E logo? Oh, they're wanting to know what the E logo. What is that blue logo behind you?
So my dad actually he sells bows online at our local gun store for Elite, and he's big friends with Elite Bows, and so that's where the big blue E is from.
Okay. Yeah, that's what they were asking. That's what they were definitely asking. Anyway, so they're saying she's the real deal in every way. I mean, and that's what we liked a lot, and of course I'm really good. Travis is one of my best friends out there, and we've known each other we don't want to tell because then it tells our age. But he's talked really highly about you, and that's awesome. Yes. Well, Christy, make sure that you go follow her. She says, "Love my AK. She's a true gem," is what Christy said. So, I mean, that is what you I don't know how you do this. Let's see here. There we go. You see that?
I do. I know Christy. Hey, Christy.
Yeah. I mean, she's all, I mean, like, I was so excited to get her to, we had some long conversations, and I talked to you, and we've had some long conversations about being a social media influencer, and I was so excited for you to go ahead and agree to work with us and be a social media influencer and help brand awareness for us, and that's awesome, and we really appreciate that. Christy says she's so proud of you. Do you know Christy?
I do, yes.
Okay. So so Christy personally knows her. She's
She coached archery my first. Well, she was like start out of my first archery shoot and all of that. She coached me too.
So you do some archery with Christy?
I do, yes, sir.
Okay. All right. So you told me an interesting story the other day, and it was basically, and we're not getting into personal, but we're going to talk. You had an incident where your dad said you're carrying.
Mm-hmm. Well, there was, whenever I blew up on TikTok, I think people kind of started to find out that I worked in a gun store, that I kind of where I was at. And people would call the gun store asking about me, would leave notes on my car. People would even come in and say, well, hey, I found you on TikTok, which is awesome. Like, I love the positive feedback, but the whole leaving notes in my car, that kind of thing, kind of made me very unsafe, made my parents kind of super, not necessarily worried, but concerned that I couldn't hold my own. And so that's kind of when we decided that I was going to carry, and that was the safest option for me, for my safety in that aspect. So,
well, that's good. That's great. I'm glad that you're carrying. You have to worry about the weirdos.
Yes, you do.
There's a lot of great people out there. There's a lot of people with, really, big hearts and have great intentions, but you have to weed the ones and figure out, because you have people out there with bad intentions, and we definitely don't. And let me tell y'all something right now. I know Travis from way back in the day, and Travis he'd be going, we need to bury somebody. Let me tell you, he'd be like, Chad, you got to drive from Texas. We got to bury somebody. Travis would, and I've never met your dad. I've never met your dad, but I know Travis, and he's, like I said, he would take up for you in a heartbeat. I mean, he's a former Marine. Why not? Right?
Yeah, he's a great dude. I'll say that.
He's a big dude. He's not little. He's big. So that's the other thing I forgot to add in there. Travis is a big dude.
Yeah.
He's a really big guy. I think his hands are like the size of my face. So he's a big guy. So that's why I hung out with him. Shh. But yeah, so what's your next steps? Just out of curiosity, I know that you're going to be doing some brand awareness, and I know that we're working on getting you on more podcasts and getting your channels out there and really pushing you. And I know that what we're doing, how do you feel about that?
I didn't necessarily think that this is where social media would ever take me in a million years, but I'm incredibly excited. Like, I can't wait to see what the next year versus 5 years looks like. And it's all just kind of taken off, and I'm incredibly excited.
That's awesome. I'm happy for you. I really am. I'm happy. I love it when I see people succeed. I love helping people succeed. I love, being a part of people, helping people, succeed and live their dreams, because I got to live mine. You've read up on us and read some of the stuff on us. We started from nothing.
Yeah.
And I love seeing people grow, and I love helping them grow, and I love watching them grow, because it makes me happy to see people live out their dreams and are able to do the things that they really, that they want to do. It's awesome. And a friend of mine, it goes back to a friend of mine. He opened up a motorcycle shop, put everything he had into it. Now the guy is so busy he can't even keep up. He's got a full cruise running. I mean, and he grew that from nothing, from his garage. And I'm excited to see that in him. So, are you reading some of the comments?
Yeah, I've seen some of them.
Yeah, I'm trying to get through some of them. So you're big into bow hunting. So I'm hoping, I know that USCCA is coming up in October or November. And we would, I've talked to my wife about having you come out and for the show. And that is a phenomenal show. Of course, everybody knows that we're no longer with NRA. We still support NRA, but we're not doing the NRA shows anymore. We've got so much on our plate that we're not going to be doing their show. And it's just a massive show. So what a podcast. You got a podcast with John this afternoon.
I do, yes.
So when you started your TikTok, what made you think that, how many times have you had your videos banned?
I feel like I get banned about 3 times a week. It's the 24 hours. Just, you could talk about, you could put the word hunt in a hashtag in your caption and get banned. TikTok is not very, I guess, supportive of their creators that are not, I don't necessarily want to say, I guess, more conservative in their beliefs, and they will literally take you down for anything. That's for sure. So I share a lot more of my hunting stories and stuff on Instagram just because it's an easier platform to do it on.
I started my TikTok trying to get banned. And I have yet to get banned.
Well, I wish I had that mindset at that point.
I don't know how. I've tried. And now I just kind of quit trying. It's like they beat me. They beat me by not banning me. Mm-hmm. And they were like, oh, he's trying to get banned. We're just not going to ban him and he'll give up. Yeah. They're right. I did. I give up trying to get banned. So it's definitely it's definitely interesting. So what else is next for you besides just this?
I have a couple archery shoots coming up.
Okay.
I'm headed to school again in the fall. I'm still working, and I think a lot of people think that as a creator with X amount of followers, if you have a big platform, that life is easy and all you do is make videos all day and that kind of thing. No, we still have day jobs. We still do things that we like to do. We still have to take time off for family. It isn't this beautiful thing where all you do is sit on social media all day, because it's definitely not that whatsoever. You still have to make a living at some point. And that was one thing that I didn't want people to see and think, oh, well, she has this awesome life. Yes, I have an incredible life. I've been blessed with a lot of things, but I still have a day job. I still have to make ends meet. I still have to do X, Y, and Z to get through it. And so it isn't this easy thing that you just sit on TikTok all day at all.
Yeah. Oh yeah. It's a lot of work. I imagine so. I imagine it's a lot of work, and a lot of people don't realize the hours that are put in on social media.
Agreed. And to try to come up, TikTok, I've read up on it, and it talks about how you need to make at least 3 to 4 videos a day and make them entertaining but yet relatable. Yes. And still try not to get banned at the same time. And making videos I get is just a 10-second little clip of your day, but it is hard sometimes to produce 3 of them a day and make them where they're entertaining and relatable, and where they're engaging, where your followers want to still follow you. And so it's tough to do that and have a day job and do all the other things that you like to do. So for sure it is tough.
And trust me, TikTok does not pay that much money.
It does not.
It does not. These people out there saying they're making bukus of money off TikTok are lying. I think it's 4 cents for every 1,000 views.
It might be, but then live is, I think, where the money kind of starts rolling.
That's when you start getting gifts.
Yes, and then
But
that's what it is. Yeah.
TikTok takes a big portion of that.
Mm-hmm.
So when you give somebody a gift on TikTok, let's like say you buy so many coins and you're going to give somebody basically $20. TikTok's going to take a majority of that.
Yeah.
A big, huge percentage of that. And so you're really only giving the person like maybe $10 or $12. You're not giving them the full 20. But yeah, there are live is when they start getting all the gifts. But if you're basing it off video views, nah, it's I haven't even touched my account, and it just sits there, and I don't know what I'm going to do with it. I don't know. I was going to donate it. I mean, I don't make that much. There's just not that much being made. But I'm not doing TikTok for the money. I'm doing TikTok to express some of the things that I try to express out there that I can't do in everyday life, or you know what I'm saying. It's more about me than the company. And I'm sure that's what your TikTok's about. It's all about.
Well, and I started it not only I started it to share the word of God, number one, but number two, to share that women in the outdoor industry are not, I guess, what everybody thinks that they are. They aren't dumb. It's not that women don't know anything about it. It's that perception that everybody has given them. And I kind of wanted to change those roles and show that women in the outdoor industry are just as much to be respected as men in the outdoor industry.
Yes. We have a large amount of our customers are women. And buy and conceal holsters because this company was built on protecting women. That's what the original holster was designed for, is a woman. So we know what the market is on women. We know there's a lot of women get out there and hunt, and there's a lot of women that carry, and there's a lot of women because they're like I taught my son, we respect women. He went on his first date, but yet y'all still hunt, y'all still carry guns, y'all still, get out there and do archery, you still fish. My wife loves to fish. I'm the hunter, I'm not the fisher. She loves to fish, but it's all about being outdoors. So yes, you are right. There's a lot of women out there doing that.
Yeah. And I think like the fact that, well, I think when I think about this, the hunting clothes comes to my mind. Like, can you tell me how many women's hunting lines there are versus men's hunting lines? Simply because the outdoor industry is made around men. And I don't mean to be like women over here, but it's hard to find. It's literally hard to find everything outdoors for women, even and bows. Even it's hard to find. Well, I'm left-handed, so it's hard as it is. But to find like less than 50-pound limb bows, it's hard to find because there's not a lot of women bows out, and it has gotten better than it used to be. But being a woman in the outdoor industry isn't the easiest thing in the whole world. So.
See, you're exactly right. And when we got in the market in 2016, the market showed that 25% of the market was women in the gun industry, 75% men. There was not a lot of holster companies targeting women when we got into the market. And of course, we designed it for a woman, so we started marketing it for women. We started marketing it to women and men because it fits both. But it seems like, of course, those numbers were back then. That number is now increased dramatically, and there's a lot of companies trying to play catch up now because they've marketed to so many men. But now you've got, I'm just throwing out a number, 35-40% of the market's now women, and they've been marketing towards men for so long that they're having to change some of the things they're doing to start marketing towards women. That's why you see a lot more photos on internet with women carrying guns and things like that versus since 2016. But it's going to be the same thing in the bow industry. Somebody in that bow industry is going to wake up and go, we need to market towards women because they're making up this big, they're making up a big portion of women of our customers,
Mhm.
but 5 years from now, it's going to be bigger. It's going to be a bigger base. So we need to start marketing. So somebody in the bow industry definitely needs to wake up. I mean, the gun industry is finally waking up, and they're making those slides easier. The
Yes.
EZs, the 380 EZ, like you
That's
carry.
the best of the best.
I mean, it just come out, but I mean, the gun makers are now going, hey, we've got to start marketing towards women, and they're coming out with easier springs and things. I'm not saying women are weak by no means, so nobody get offended out there. But some of these slides on some of these guns are stiff.
They
and
are. Well,
hard.
and not necessarily that women are weak, but we have different strong points than men. And a lot of women aren't going to be over here super buff versus the normal man would be. And I'll be the first one to tell you, I am weak. I have spaghetti arms, and it is hard for me to rack slides at work a lot of the time. And I'll have to drop the mag so I can rack the slide because the slide button I can't do. I'm not strong enough. And that that Shield EZ has really helped out because I can literally rack it with 2 fingers, no problem.
Yes.
And so those kind of guns I think are needed more in the gun industry.
I 100% agree. And maybe you need to call up some of these bow places and be like, hey, not only is it difficult for me to buy left-handed, but I am a left-handed woman.
Well, Matthews came out with a Prima a couple of years ago, and that's actually what I've hunted with the last year, and I love it. Like it's probably the best hunting bow I've used yet. So they're winning on that one. I'll say that.
Yeah. Well, that's great. They'll wake up. They'll get there. They will. I know the other day I called you and you were out hunting. She's like, I just got through cleaning my turkey. I was just like, this girl's great. She's just so funny, Oh man, I'm excited for you, and I think it's going to be. Hang on, I got some comments coming in. Hang on. Oh, that's kind of funny. Somebody said yes. We don't want pink on our camo.
Whoever came up with pink camo, absolutely not. I'm gonna have to pass.
I don't know who come up with that, but my wife don't even have any pink camo.
Yeah, I wouldn't spend my money on it.
I mean, I think that's for the amateur hunters.
Yeah.
We're more like just buy some old camo. I'm not into like high dollar. As long as it works, keeps me warm.
Well, I don't know. I do kind of splurge on my hunting stuff just because. I mean, if I don't kill anything, I at least got to look good doing it,
Now you start to sound like my son, my 13-year-old. He got to have all this stuff. Yeah. If he don't kill anything, we're going to take some pictures.
We at least got to make a TikTok in the camo, right?
Yeah, make a TikTok and look good.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, we do. I mean, I love hunting, and so I know what you're talking about. I've never yet hunted with a woman that goes out in pink, or been out hunting, like with a group or anything with women wearing pink because the people we go hunt with, I mean, like we took a whole group of kids, or there was a whole group of kids. The state of Texas did this big hunt up in North Texas, and I took my son to it. Because we work with the wildlife, Texas wildlife, and the game wardens and stuff. So I took him up there to it, and they had, they're probably 15, 20 kids that got to go do. They were pheasant hunting, and then they got to go ahead and do the Canadian geese hunt. And there were some girls up there. Not a one of them wearing pink camo. Not a one of them. So
that's a good thing.
I mean, they're true hunters.
Yeah.
So, yeah, I agree with you on that.
Yeah, I agree definitely on that one.
So, do we have any questions? Oh, somebody says yes. So the 380 is definitely the best firearm. So, yeah, I mean, we see a lot of women carrying the 380. We run a lot of people on the range, and it's pretty neat.
Well, and the Smith & Wesson Easy 9 is also an incredible gun, too. I really like that one as well. Both
Yeah.
of those guns in the Easy line are my favorite of all of them, for sure.
Have you tried the new Kimber Evo?
I don't think so.
Have y'all got one in the store yet?
No.
Okay. I haven't tried it yet. My wife actually carries the Kimber Micro 380. And no, it's not because I'm not bringing up Kimber because we work with Kimber. I'm bringing it up for the simple fact is she was carrying a Kimber Micro 380 way before we started working with Kimber. And she loved that gun. It's a 380 and it is smaller. It's a smaller gun, but it only holds 6 rounds. That's one of those, it holds 6 rounds and that's it. So, I don't even thought we had one back here somewhere.
Well, one of my favorites is that Kimber Micro 9, the Bel Air edition. I love the color of it. I think it's awesome.
Well, see, one of the girls just was buying, I want to say let me go in here. She's one of the girls at the office, and she actually bought the, I don't remember where it is. It was one of the Kimber 380s, but it was the, I don't remember what she said. I think it was the titanium or something like that. I wish I could look it up. She's probably watching this going, I told you the other day. I don't see where I thought she texted to me the other day. And it's a really pretty gun. But as long as it functions, that's your main thing. It's got to function.
Yes, sir.
Doesn't matter how good as it looks, as long as it functions. Oh, let me see if we have any more questions. Yeah, somebody loves their 365. Super easy to rack. Now, do you have the XL, Christy, or the regular? Because I know they just come out with the X also. Let me see if she responds. So is your parents watching?
Mine, I don't. My mom's at work, and I'm not sure where my dad is. But I told him, I said, "Don't call me. I'm on podcast," and he said, "Okay."
Oh, that's funny. Oh, she's got the regular one, so it's all righty. Well, does anybody have any questions for her before we jump off here? Any questions? I'm gonna give them a few minutes to type in. Okay, there he goes. She's not. Hang on. There. Do you know her?
Crystal.
Huh?
I do know her. Yep.
All right. Well, you know her. Okay, she has a. So, any questions on that real quick? I do have to go to a commercial real quick. I'm sorry, guys, and then we'll come back because if I don't do this commercial, I'm going to get in trouble. And here it is.
What if the moment arises when silence could save your life? Will you be prepared? Is the condition and value of your gun important to you? What if there was a holster available that provided you with a secure way to not only carry your firearm, but provide you with a silent draw and protect the finish of your firearm? Introducing the new Relic holster by JM4 Tactical. Known for quality and innovation, JM4 Tactical has developed a state-of-the-art polymer holster that will quickly become your go-to holster. With high-quality Herman oak leather securely sewn to the interior of the molded outer bolt-on shell, your draw becomes silent and no more scratches up and down your firearm. When seconds count, you can rest assured that you will have the upper hand when you need it most. Whether you carry open or concealed, the Relic holster is available in 4 different models, fitting over hundreds of different style guns. You are sure to find the one perfect for you. The new reliable, easy, light, individual carry holster by JM4 Tactical. Order your Relic today at jm4tactical.com.
And that's actually one of the holsters you got.
I did, yes, sir.
Is the quality as good as it is on the video?
Oh, yeah, 110%. It is.
I'm just
I
making
really
sure.
like it.
It's a solid draw. You've got all the retention on it. But let me explain something, guys. The Maven is the newest one out, and
I've got it right here.
yeah,
It.
this is actually for the J frame. I don't know where mine went. It's in my office in a desk drawer. But yeah, this is the Maven. Some of them, we're trying to put retention screws on all of them, but it is an open carry holster, and it is my favorite open carry holster because it's so lightweight. I mean,
Yeah,
like
I like how light it is. It doesn't weigh me down.
and we ran them on the range. So make sure you go check it out over on our website, the Maven. But I'm glad to have you on. We need to do this. I know I emailed Michael and them earlier to get you over. Did you get that email?
I did get that email, yes.
Okay. And I will give you a call, or I'll give you a call when we get off here.
Awesome.
All right. Any questions for anybody? Somebody said that you are. Oh, they're super proud of you, Robbie.
Oh, thanks, Robbie.
And you got another one at what, 4 o'clock?
I think it is 4 o'clock. Or is it 5 John's time?
It's 5 John's time, 4 your time. So go over to, where's John's page? John Crump?
John Crump Live.
John Crump Live. And if you don't know who John Crump is, John is one of the main editors at Ammo Land. And he is, everybody loves John. Everybody knows John. But go to John Crump Live. And he is actually going to be, he does all his stuff on YouTube, correct, Kiefer? Mm-hmm. All YouTube. John Crump Live. And go check out his. But she'll be on at 4 o'clock Central Standard Time, 5 o'clock Eastern Time. And I'll come watch you.
Okay.
All right. And I want to tell everybody, I'm trying to maneuver through this thing because I'm used to my comrade here being through here. But I want to tell everybody to have a great day. And where's that deal at? Okay, I got you. All right. I'll give you a call here shortly, okay?
Okay.
All right. All right. Thanks. Bye.